having a good thumbnail is so important. So I'm just going to show you how you can actually create a thumbnail using the Capcut app, and I'll also be using the InShot app. So hi, my name is Promise Today. Welcome back to my channel. Today let's just go straight to what we came here for. And the basic reason why we are actually going to InShot is because you now have to like pay for a lot of features. I still use the free version, right? So let's get right into the video. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to go to your Capcut app. So after opening your Capcut app, you see this, you see the new project, you tap on it, and then you go to photos, and then you get a clean Canva, and then you add it to your project. How was I able to get this Canva? Let me show you guys how I got this Canva. So you just go to your browser. You can use the Chrome app. You go to your browser and then you type for blue background, and then to give you different options. I don't like these ones that I'm seeing, so I'll keep searching until I find exactly what I am looking for. So okay, so here we go. So I have actually found what I want. This is the exact background that I already have, so I'm just going to make a screenshot of it, and then I'll just go to my gallery, and then I'll open my I'll open the picture. I'll open the screenshots that I already made, and then I'll come to edit. When I come to edit, I'm just going to crop it. After cropping, you can see it right now. Let's go back to our Capcut app. You can see that this is the exact this thing that I was able to get, the exact Canva that I was able to get. So now the next thing I'm going to be doing is to write out my title, the title of the video that I'm going to be posting. So let's say, for example, we want to say a guide to becoming, let's say we want to make a video of a guide to becoming confident, or a guide to becoming smart, or a guide to learn how to save more. Let's just say we want to do a guide to becoming smart, right? So we will just come to fonts. Now you get to see add fonts, you get to see English. You come to English, you see a lot of you get to see a lot of options to pick from. So you can pick any one of them. You can pick Anton, you can pick Oswald, whichever one you want. So I'll just come to Anton and I'll pick it, and then I'll come to style. You can see here we have text, we have stroke, glow, we have background, we have shadow. So I'll just come to shadow, and then I'll add black to it. You can see that the shadow on the writing popped up from the background, right? See, I would remove it now, then I'll put it back. You can change the color to whatever color you want, but I want to use black. Now you can either reduce the opacity of it, or you increase it so that it shows very well, so that people can easily find your writing, because we're already using a very bright background. So adding a shadow behind your writing or behind your text is going to help the visibility of your text, right? So the next thing you want to do is is to save this, and then you raise this thing, you raise it up, you raise your text up to this place. You can either increase it if you want it to be big, or you reduce it if you want it to be smaller. So I want mine to be smaller. I'm just going to do this. Now you come to add text and you tap on it again, and then you write whatever you want to write. Remember, we said we're making, like, this is a sample, right? We're making a video on a guide to becoming smarter, right? So we're just going to write smarter, or we're going to write smarter, right? So you also come to your font and look for you look for the kind of font that you want, a nice font. Now, because smarter is the key word here, you want to make it really bold. So for me, I'll just come to elegant, and then I'll tap on elegant. Then I'll come to style, and then I'm going to change. I will come to style, and then from here you can see text, stroke, glow, background, shadow. I'll come to shadow again, and then I'll change the font, the background of the font of the text to something else. So we can do this gray color, right, and increase the opacity. So we're just going to now increase the size of the font. You save it, and then you raise it up. Make sure that the font is aligned properly, right? Now I'm done with this. The next thing I want to do is to save it. So I'm going to click on this, on save. We have saved our video, right? We've saved it, and now when you're saving, it's going to save in form of video. So you go back to your photos, that's your gallery. You can see here, right? You play on it, and then you make a screenshot. You come to the place that you made a screenshot. You can see that there is that play this thing on it, right? You can see that there is a play sign on your screenshot. You go back to the video, play it, and make a screenshot in such a way that play the play logo is not going to show on it. Look at the first one we did. You can see the play sign, right? So you delete this one because that's not what you want to use. Now you come to the one that has a plain this thing, a plain canvas without the play logo on it. So you crop it again. You crop it and make sure that your cropping is very neat. You don't do it like this. You make sure that the black background when you are cropping does not show. You crop it properly, and then you press done. You click on done. Now you have saved it. Now you're just going to go back to your Capcut app, and then you go to new project again, and then you go to photos. Then you tap on a guide to becoming smarter. The screenshot you already cropped. You come here again and open it. You see add one, you add it. So we're here now. So we want to make this particular thumbnail in such a way that the text is going to be behind me, right? So I will go to the picture that I want to use on my gallery. Let's say, for example, this is the picture I want to use. This is the picture, right? this is the picture I want to use. So I will go to my InShot app. Now when you go to the InShot app, you come to photos, you click on photos, you click on new, and then you scroll until you find the picture that you're looking for. This is the picture that I want to use. So I'm just going to go to cut out. You cut it out, and then you come to this place where you can see this, and then you get to see different options of this thing that you want to use. So I'm going to be clicking on this one or this one. I want to use this one. So for these things that is round my body here, I can actually change the color by clicking on these color options, right? So let's say I want to make my color pink, magenta. You can actually increase it or reduce it or make it really thin. So I want mine to be a little thick. I'm just going to do it like this, and then I'll save it, and then I'll save it. So it has saved to my gallery. I'll just come to my gallery.
Here's how I receive.
And then we have the picture here. It is already cut, and then it is ready to be used. Now we would go back to Capcut. We're going to go back to Capcut, and then we come to overlay. You can see overlay here, right? You come to overlay, you come to add overlay, and then you go to your photos again. You see the picture that you already did cut out on your InShot app, and then you tap on it, you add to it. Now look at it. So you have to drag it in such a way that you are able to get to the edge. Let everything be on the same ratio, the same place with the whole banner that you are done earlier. So now you can now adjust your picture. You can either put your picture here if you want, you can put it here if you want, you can put it here. I like to put mine in the middle. So I'm not just going to leave it small like that. I'm going to increase it, and then I'll bring it down. I'll increase it again and bring it down. You can see that my text is behind me already. I'll bring it down. A guide to becoming smarter. I'll bring it down. I want a part of the R to show. I don't want the R to be completely covered, because you can see if the R is covered, you might think that it's either a B or a D or something. So you make sure that the R shows to an extent. Voila, we're done. So if you want to add any other thing, you can see that here. You can see this this small circle that is showing the picture. So if you want to go back to your picture, you can just tap on it again, and it will come up. You find it, you go back again, right? So if you want to add, now it's not like you cannot cut out. You don't have the option of cutting out on Capcut. We do, but because it is pro, if you use it, you have to pay before you can save it, right? So what you would just do is to you can either save it. If you want to add any other text, you can just write something like a guide to becoming smarter. Do this to get smart. Then you reduce it. You want to change the font. And then maybe the color. Do this to get smart. Okay. Remember to always drag. See, remember to always drag your whatever you are writing. Make sure that everything is aligned together. So do this to get smart. You can also come here again, add text, and then you can write it's easy to be smart. Then you can also change the font color if you want. You can change the font color if you want. It's easy to be smart. You increase it so that what you are writing will be, it will be easy for people to see it and read it. So the goal is for people to be able to read your thumbnail. They should be able to see it. It should be attractive enough. It should be attractive enough for people to see it. It should be clickable. Do you understand? So the next thing, we're done. I think we're done with everything that we're doing here. We will just save. Press on done. Press on done. Now let's come to my gallery. You can see, right? So like before, you make a screenshot again. Exactly. After making your screenshot, you edit it. You come here, crop it in a way that it would look really neat. Make sure that your cropping is neat. After cropping, you want to come to your edits, and then you go to your sharpness and increase the sharpness a little, so that when you upload it, can you see it's looking really sharp, so that when you upload it, your pictures will not be blur. You come to sharpness, increase it, and then you press done, and then we are good to go. So whenever you want to upload your video, you upload it. I mean, look at this thumbnail. Is it not fine? I mean, it's so beautiful. So yes, you can see it's so easy. So most people actually use Canva to do their thumbnail, but just do what works for you. Do what works for you. I feel like Capcut is actually really easy, and if this works for me, I feel like it should work for you too. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I mean, like this video, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Also drop a comment. Tell me if this video was helpful. Tell me if you liked it. Tell me if you're going to be using it in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.